guys, welcome back to Tornado Survival, a whole new set of episodes this week. I'm your host, Mike. Last time we saw a really cool rope tornado, actually went right over our house. We did some mining achievements, so we did mining achievements and some other good stuff. We did start mining. We do have to go back mining more at some other point here, but we made a tornado sensor. I also tried to make some other stuff. So I'm going to address a whole bunch of things that I know a lot of you have been bothered by, and you've commented on, and things I need to do and fix and answer, because as you do know, I record all 3 of these episodes at once over the weekend, usually on my Sunday afternoon, and things that, like, I want you to answer on Monday, or Tuesday's episode, and it's by Thursday, I'm still not doing that. I know some of you get frustrated, but understand that I can't do anything because I record them already, so anything you comment carries over towards the next week for when I actually get to respond to it. So, first things first that we're going to do, we're going to build a door. I don't know why I haven't built a door, but I haven't. So we're going to build a door. I think it's because of the zombies. They can't break them down, but we're not on hard, so we're just on normal, which is all we're going to do for now. So that's the first thing. The second thing that I'm going to address, and what we're going to do tonight, is you can get this by giving it to zombies. I just failed horribly at probably getting them to pick it up. Somebody said there's like a rare chance that they pick them up, so I'll just have to keep trying for that. We'll try for that at night to see if we can get this achievement. Otherwise, I plan on doing more mining, but probably off screen, so don't worry about too much about these achievements, but I'm going to go through the other ones. People keep saying, make a circle rail. I can confirm I've tested this, and like I've done it before, and I know it doesn't work, but I tested it anyways. I sat for like 30 minutes and went like 4,000 kilometers, or 4 kilometers rather, 4,000 meters. It does not work. It's because from where you started, it actually doesn't calculate how far you travel by rail, but it's when you get on rail, it's actually how you're ticking over a new block. So it needs to be going a new place. So going in a circle won't work. So we're going to save this until we get the resources to do that, first things first. And then second thing, we're going to save that for when, probably when I've got the nether, because it's easier just to travel and explore more land that way. And then this one we do need to just do. And we don't have this. This has probably got to go for mining. But this one we do need to do, so that will be done as well, probably. Maybe one of the episodes this week will probably have that involved. So that is that. Second thing, or third thing, or fourth, fifth thing now, if you want to count those achievements as individual things. The recipes did change a little bit, and I have gotten an explanation for how they have changed. So we do have enough redstone, enough iron, and enough gold to make another sensor, because instead of putting I've been told that instead of putting the gold into the middle of it for the siren, you use the sensor to make the siren. So we'll keep an extra sensor around, and we'll make a new one here to see if it's worth it. So I believe, hopefully I can do this correctly this time. That's obviously not correct. And somebody was like telling me to place things in the crafting table like this, was like, there we go, was telling me that I wasn't doing something, like there was another way, easy way to click, an easy shortcut, and I couldn't understand what they're talking about. So if you know what they were talking about, like I know how to do shift clicks. Oh, there we go, tornado siren. I know how to do shift clicks, and I know you can do this, but I don't know whatever else. Oh, and I think maybe what they're talking about was like this. You can like right click and pull them out and still do stuff. Who knows? But I had a couple people like fussing at me like I didn't know how to do stuff like that. But I did. We have a tornado siren now, so yay! This will go off when a tornado gets in a certain block distance. I don't know what it is. We could rig them up to activate them, like spread them farther out on a farther perimeter and have them. We can make a pretty good defensive system, but it's actually nice and clear out, which is nice. Finally, a clear day here. So that we have that, and of course this will still do redstone. This will be opening something else later. I'm just going to break this because we have the siren now. We don't need it. I'll save this for when we need to actually activate things. I think one time I wanted to have it activated where it opens my storm shelter, which would be kind of neat. So those two are made. There is no official crafting recipe for a wind vane or for a anemometer. Those are not implemented in the game yet. So, and the weather changer, obviously, because I think that's kind of like an OP thing. Like you get that in creative. Like you shouldn't be able to get that in survival. So we're not going to worry about the weather changer. But those two, I'm just going to create my own crafting recipe. I have one already kind of like in my head, but we're going to make those a little bit later when we have more of a house. So we won't worry about those. But I did actually look up and was told more the weather radar map, and I was told some more information about that. So first things first, we need to craft a compass. I've been told it's iron in the corners with a compass in the middle. And let's see, I have it written down here. Weather radar, 4 corners iron, center part compass, and then redstone in the last 4. So the center's a compass, otherwise it's pretty similar to those instead of the gold. So to make a compass, you need... Is it a map in the middle? No, it's a compass for a map. I always get that confused. Where's my redstone? Let's see here. I think it's just this. Isn't it just this for a compass? I think. Yes. Okay. So here we go. We made ourselves a compass. It points towards spawn, which is in that direction, which is correct. We don't really need a compass, though. What am I making a clock for the wall? We don't really need one of these. So we'll go ahead and use this and see if this works, because the weather radar would be so cool. It worked! Awesome. So this doesn't have the anemometer and the wind vane in. Weather forecaster. This is awesome. Brand new block. This is what's new for it. We'll place it back here. Oh, perfect. So what I've been told about this is basically the grid. I don't know the distance that this grid covers, but basically I'm here at the center of it. This little marker right here. This means clear weather. There'll be storm cells that'll pop up here on the map. And you'll see like the hail, the rain. We saw that before when I've kind of messed around with the plugin. But they also have lines. Green lines mean the storm is still intensifying and growing, and then that's in the direction the actual core of the storm is moving. And then if it's a red line, that means the storm is weakening. It's hit its peak point and it's starting to weaken, but that's also the direction it's moving. So we'll wait to watch this to see things develop on this. Oh, there we go. There's a thunderstorm, so I'm guessing that... I don't know which direction is north. But you can see it moving. It's moving closer towards us. It has thunder and lightning with it, and it's green, so it's continuing to strengthen. That is really awesome. So let's go see if we can see which direction this storm is in. Okay, it's there. So then that means it's laid out like the compass. It's the compass thing. So this is this north? West, south, north. So it's... Oh, it's getting close now. So here we go. North, south, east, and west. So the storm... So basically, it's wherever you look then. So the storm is over there. Actually, this might make sense. I'm thinking I'm on normal render distance right now. So I'm thinking that extreme or far render distance is probably the edge of this. Because you saw that I could sort of see it on normal. And now I can see a little bit more over there. Yeah, a little bit more. So I'm guessing that that's far render distance is how far that is, and then that's where the core of the storm is. So that is actually tracking towards us. This is awesome. So we've got to kind of predict how the rest of our day is going to go. So we have that there. As it's still a little bit ways away, let's go plant some of these crops and such. Last episode we did get sugarcane. We got the rest of the farming achievements done. But, oh, there's a storm over there farming too? Or shoot, which one is it? Which one is the storm that it's talking about? I'm assuming it's that one. I'm going to assume it's that one, and that one's still getting going. Regardless, though, I need to go plant the sugarcane and harvest our crops. Sugarcane textures look different in default now. I wonder how old that is. I don't play in default ever, so... Hey, Mr. Zombie. I want to find a village, because we need to get villagers to trade for. I always forget about that feature. Because I want to make a... Is there already a rotating wall cloud? Holy crap! Is that a tornado already? That's looking like it could potentially be. It's still moving towards us. Okay, I want to harvest crops. I want to do crops before we do anything else. Because we're going to need more food here. Oh, okay. The other thing, I'm still going through all the things in my comments that I've got stored in my head. One thing I know people were talking about as well was the tornadoes. Apparently now tornadoes don't destroy blocks at all. I have to actually configure that in the settings, which I was kind of liking how only rarely when you get an EF5 does it destroy blocks. That's what I was thinking. I'm not actually sure if this is sure, but I've heard this from a lot of people. I've heard from a couple people that like the stronger the storm, you know, it'll destroy blocks, but I've heard from most it basically won't destroy blocks. It basically just won't destroy blocks. And I have to go into the configuration files to change that. I'm kind of, I don't know if I want to change it. I'm not sure what I want to do with that yet. We'll see. For now, I'm going to leave it the way it is and see if, as we get really strong storms, that might actually start picking up blocks, because that would be really cool if that was actually how it worked. So we'll give it some more time, but otherwise I may start looking more into the config file to see how it's going. I also do get questions about people asking when tornadoes are spawning, like how am I getting them to spawn? Saying they still don't have the file to work. If you're using this latest version, it's really easy for tornadoes to spawn. Only thing I have changed from the default settings is I have turned the storm occurrence to every half of a day. So that gets about every episode storms actually forming in itself. So yeah, that is the only thing that I have changed. I changed it to a half day. I think it's on like 2 days by default. You could change it back to a full day. That's probably the best setting if you're just playing normally. It's starting to get dark, and that is actually getting closer. I see no tornado. It looks like it's just a wall cloud, which is fine. It's not too terrifying. And we'll see how that goes. So I may actually, yeah, we're going to go back towards our house. I'm going to go check the radar just to see if that mentions anything that's rotating. And then we'll wait for a zombie. I wouldn't mind trying to get that achievement to get them to pick it up. Pick up the diamond. Oh, we got lots of storms. Okay, so this over here is just a rainstorm, but it's still strengthening. This storm is now weakening. I think it looked like it was actually weakening that rotation, but okay, so this wind over the lightning, that either means it's just a high wind storm. I don't know if that means high wind storm, rotating wall cloud, tornado, or tropical cyclone. It means one of those things. I want to say it means high winds. So that's basically worthy of a severe thunderstorm warning, severe damaging winds. I'm assuming what that means, but it is weakening now. So this is really cool. Now that I understand how this works, this is awesome. Let's dump some of this valuable stuff in here before we go off hunting. A bunch of stuff. I need to make more chests. Yes, I need to make more chests. We'll make more chests later. Let's grab this one diamond. That's really pointless if we did end up losing this, but there's a zombie right there. Let's go try and get this guy. No, pick it up. Pick it up. Walk over it at least. Okay, somebody said that it's a really rare chance, so this is going to be fun. He's avoiding it. They pick up items all the time. Why would... do they not pick up items you throw? Do they only pick up items that are dropped naturally? Meaning... Let me throw them this shovel. Do they pick up the shovel? Shoot. It's stuck in my creeper hole. They didn't pick up the shovel. I'm pretty sure they would pick up the shuttle. And it's getting closer, but I believe it's weakening. So maybe they only pick up items that are like when you get killed or when you actually like break the block. Like let's see if I like break this flower and don't pick up the flower. Is one of them going to pick the flower up? No. Do you have to be on hard for them to pick items up? What the heck? I've got 4 running after me. Uh-oh. Time to kill him. There's too many. Done. Okay, that's interesting. That's a little interesting. Let's go flip it to hard mode, possibly? I don't know. Let's see. I'm pressing the wrong button like 3 times. Let's try hard difficulty. Maybe I just have to like mine a diamond, leave it sitting on the ground, and then wait for a zombie to come over. This is gonna be painful. Pick it up. Pick it up. Somebody pick it up. Before the creeper blows it up. Okay, yeah, he walked right over it. So this obviously is not working. They're not picking up my actual items. They're not picking up my actual... We'll go back to normal because that's what we're playing on. He's not picking up my actual items. So I'm going to guess it means it has to actually like be dropped. I'm going to guess that's how that works. This actually looks kind of scary. With lightning lighting that up behind it. We'll go ahead and sleep. Let's go ahead and sleep. Why not? Okay, well that didn't quite work. So it either takes... It's either a really, really rare chance, or it has to be like a naturally block. But because he didn't pick up anything else... Hey, zombie villagers. 2 of you. That's interesting. A leather tunic. Would you look at that? Yeah, that's still tracking here, but it's definitely weakening a lot. Creeper, you need to die. Yeah, I just had to like charge that one because I heard that behind me. It was kind of... Oh, here comes the wind. Okay, so it is a high wind storm. I don't know. Somebody was saying high, like that one time people were telling me it was a tropical cyclone. Oh, hey, Mr. Creeper. So I don't know if it's a tropical cyclone or if it's just a high wind storm in a thunderstorm. Either way, I don't know if the winds are ever going to get strong enough where they really pull you around or pull blocks. I'm not sure how that works yet. So maybe some of you had some more of experience with like determining like this is for sure a tropical cyclone and that's all it is. But I like the sound that wind makes. It sounds like a big gust front coming through in the trees. What is that? Is that a tornado forming? Oh my gosh, that is scary looking to twist. Like, I don't like when they twist. Only reason I don't like rope tornadoes, they give me goosebumps compared to like the big wedges, which is actually kind of strange. The only reason is because I'm so scarred as a kid from watching The Wizard of Oz. Like, there was just that tornado in The Wizard of Oz that was so, like, the way it just twisted around in the background and like moved around and like she was stuck outside the house, like it was just a really scary scene for me. I mean, I was being like so scared. When we watched that movie, we'd have to skip that part of the movie. I don't see the tornado anymore though. It's gonna like spawn right over my head this time, but for real though, where'd the tornado go? Well, this is coming over. It's... Oh, wow! It almost hit the pig! How did that pig not turn into a zombie pigman? We're gonna go hang out in the house, actually. We're gonna let this until it completely, like, rotates over us, just because I'm a little bit concerned about that. Yeah, so this is almost right on top of us. This is a high windstorm. Maybe this means tropical cyclone. Maybe high wind is just tropical cyclone. So we're gonna let this happen. It's gonna move right over us. We have 2 rain showers forming past it, and then we have a big storm over there developing, a thunderstorm developing. So I've recorded about all that I wanted to record for this episode. This was more of an informative episode. We made some things, didn't do too much else, keeping them short. As you guys know, I'm finishing up my paper for my final project here this summer. I've got to present it. I've got to wrap some stuff up. I got to pack up here, and then I've got, a day and a half to travel back home. So whatever I can do this Sunday afternoon, if I can't get it done this Sunday afternoon, then it's not going to get done until I'm home and settled back in at school. next weekend. So I'm sorry this is short. All episodes this week are going to probably be about 15 minutes. Keep them short. I'm going to do one takes. There's not going to be hopefully many splices to edit. There's not going to be as much time editing. I'm just going to throw some music in. It's all that I've got time for. I'm sorry. Hopefully it's still exciting. We talked about some things. We craft some things. We're going to have fun with this, I think, for sure. Next episode, I think the plan is to... I'm not going to have time to mine off screen. So I think next episode our plan is to potentially get the sniper duel and or build a house. So I think those are the two things we're going to finish out this week. Well, that tornado was really creepy for a second, but you can see there is no longer any rotation. The storm has further weakened. It now looks like it's probably just building off of this new rainstorm. So we'll... looks like this is a good time to end. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. See ya. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you'd like to check out this next episode in this season of Tornado Survival, click here in the top right. If you'd like to check out my Minecraft server, Avius, click here in the top left. Click the link below to follow me on Twitter for the latest news on my channel. And if you like what you've seen so far, click the big banner below to subscribe.